Hey guys, this is Lewis. Welcome back to Stowed A Problems. Hope everyone's been having a great day today. So, on today's episode, I wanted to elaborate a little bit on how a lot of times the body has control over the mind. You know, the whole saying is mind over matter kind of thing. But the more I truck along this bodybuilding journey or fitness journey or whatever you want to call it, the more I seem to realize how the opposite happens a lot more than you think, or a lot more than you may realize. You know, what you ingest and how you use your body has a lot to do with what goes on in here. You know, and I can use myself as a prime example of that. You know, the more clean I eat, the fact that I've cut off alcohol and things of that nature, the more clear my mind is. You know, the more stable I am, the more concise my train of thought has become, my objectives and things of that nature. Obviously, has a lot to do with practice and things like you know, being diligent and having discipline. But you could definitely feel it when you're eating clean. You know, you don't have brain fog. You have your perspective of life changes. So what you digest, the effects on that is manyfold, obviously. And the reason I'm speaking about that is because it's one of the main issues I have with the United States of America right now, and our notorious American diet. You know, for being a first world country, we have one of the most abysmal dietary choices or dietary lifestyles in the entire fucking known world. You go to our countries in Latin America, yeah, they're dirt poor or whatever the fuck you want to call it, but they're not as fucking sick as we are or obese. And, you know, the food is clean, the food is healthy, the food doesn't have any fucking growth hormones and shit like that. Unlike here. And that's why I feel like a lot of teenagers be breaking out. Like, obviously, it has a lot to do with the fluctuations and introduction of testosterone and other hormones during the growth process of puberty. But a lot of it is also the excretion of those said hormones, like the exogenous hormones that are being brought in by the food that we're ingesting, by the McDonald's and the Burger King and the Wendy's and all that other shit, the fast foods. You know, your body is desperately trying to excrete that toxin. And I feel like that's what has a lot to do with breakouts. Like, I used to be a pepperoni face motherfucker, like pimples all over the face. But now, I'm pretty clear. Like, I have a little thing here, but you know, I'm pretty good. I don't put on any cream. I don't, you know, do face wash or anything like that. You know, just drink a lot of water and eating clean. And it's just an issue because it's a shame because a lot of the times it's the only option that most people have. And, you know, around my circumstance, middle class or a little bit below middle class, you know, that's mainly the only option they have, you know, my fast food. And it causes all, you know, these, like, I'm not be the first one to state the obvious. You know, eating that is gonna get you into an array of fucking issues, of health issues, not just obesity, high blood pressure. It's gonna start fucking with your thyroid. It's gonna start fucking with your liver. It's gonna start fucking with your kidneys because it has to process all that crap. And who knows what that may entail later down the line. And it's all money, you know. For us, like I said, for us being a first world country, and for that to be our fucking choice, for us to glorify fast food, for us to have fucking famous people binging and crap on TikTok and Instagram and promoting this sort of behavior is absolutely ridiculous. You know, the fact that you can't even go to Whole Foods because that shit expensive as fuck. Even eggs are expensive as fuck. Like a dozen eggs is like over like over $6-7. Like, what the fuck? Just eggs. And it's like literally all for money, you know, because obviously with the health detriments that are going to be caused by eating this sort of dietary lifestyle you're gonna be more prone to go to the doctor You're going to be more prone to have to take medication. You're going to be more prone to have to do all this and that. So more money coming out of your pocket or the government's pocket. You know, because it was even brought to my attention that doctors are not getting paid for the prescriptions that they provide. That's fucking insane. So Big Pharma is basically getting doctors to be salesmen. Because my brother has fucking terrible acne. They send him like 10 different fucking medications. I'm like, he can't even, it's not even possible for you to take all this shit in a day. Not even possible. But they just throw. And it's fucking ridiculous, bro. It's all money. You know, and the lobbying, and that's why Big Pharma and fucking the food industry probably doesn't even want weed to be legalized. You know, especially Big Pharma. You know, we fucking promote this terrible food, and opioids are fucking legal. But marijuana is not even fully federally legal, like in all states. But no, but you can fucking get a prescription of Oxycontin and Xanax and fucking codeine and fentanyl, which is fucking killing the shit out of people. You know, and this whole terrible conglomeration of crap, agglomeration of all these different factors that I'm talking about, was exasperated during this recent crisis and like global crisis. You know what I'm saying? Because what you eat and what you take fucks with your head, fucks with your hormones, it fucks with the way you think. And when you now tell everyone that you can't do anything, you can't go outside, the suicide rates in this country shot the fuck up. No one talks about that shit. So many people fucking off themselves because all they had was their fucking pills and this crap food. And it's a fucking crime, you know, like this is fucking ridiculous that we are a first world country and these are the fucking options. This is the reality that we are in. You know, there really is no such thing as pride to be American or proud to be whatever nationality that you seem to have been born with. That's why I don't believe, and I don't feel like anyone should believe these fucking moron politicians, these pieces of shit saying, oh, we're doing it because we love America. I love America. You know, no, you don't. No, you don't. It's like, there is no such thing as that anymore. There's no pride in that anymore. Particularly here, you know. It's all about money. You know, if you really cared about America, if you really cared about doing these things, why is this such a perpetual issue every fucking year? It doesn't seem to get remedied at all. You know, because it's all about money. And it's horse crap that they're throwing at you. You know, that's literally all it is. You know, they should walk around with a roll of toilet paper to clean up all the diarrhea that comes out of their mouth all the goddamn fucking time, because that's how it is. And it places people in such a precarious and already in a compromised position. You know, that the fact that all this crap is legal, either you could get it off prescriptions or you could get it super cheap. And even fast food is getting more expensive. So at the end, no one's really gonna have a fucking option. And that's why I don't believe what these people say. You know, like, they don't care about that shit. They don't care about, like, eat America. There's really no pride in that anymore. You know, that's why all these motherfuckers are bought by China and have fucking bullshit umbrella corporations that they're all seem to be in the Ukraine. Isn't that? You know, apparently that's not suspect at all. You know, or they have hedge funds or fucking umbrella corporation in Costa Rica and Panama and other places, so they don't have to pay taxes. But I digress. So, your diet, the whole point of this is what you take really does affect your fucking head. And people underestimate that. And people really do seem to underestimate, a lot of people seem to underestimate the importance of that. Like to really watch what you take, watch what you eat, watch what you drink, watch what you ingest. Even alcohol. You know, alcohol is another thing. It glorified the fuck. I glorified here. Absolutely glorified in the United States and culture in general. It's ridiculous that people are like, oh, look at me, I'm fucking, like, I'm not gonna be a fucking hypocrite. I used to be there, obviously. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I've never done that before. Obviously, I was out there every weekend like a jackass, also drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking. But let me tell you something, that shit was fucking with my mental state of mind. My mental health was taking a serious toll because of the amount of alcohol. Alcohol fucks you up. You drink alcohol and then you take a fucking blood test after, like a comprehensive blood test, and you see the damage the alcohol does on you. But yet people fucking villainize cocaine or weed or anything else, but no one talks about alcohol. How many people fucking die of alcohol, like driving drunk and they drive into a fucking house and kill everybody in there? And yet it's illegal. You know, cigarettes, legal. I'm not saying we have to be some sort of fucking dry state, but we kind of have to really see the reality of the situation. Like, really get through the bullshit veil that they have conveyed to you your whole fucking life. It's like, your body really does have a lot to do with how your mind is, or your state of mind is, or how you see the world and how you perceive it, and how you even perceive yourself as an individual. The fact that we glorify the worst things in man, like the worst fucking things to take, is what's glorified. You hear in rap music, popping codeine and popping Percocets and doing all this shit, popping Molly. It's just a fucking living in constant toxicity. Not only in how we behave with one another, because that's pretty toxic also, especially the dating scene. The dating scene's done because of the toxicness, but also the toxic shit that you seem to ingest. And that definitely doesn't help remedy the situation. And I just, I really try to get people to be healthy and eat healthy, and I pay a little extra. Just, I may not be eating whole foods, but at least I go to Sedano's, at least it's homemade. I either my mom cooks my own cooked food, or I cook food, or whatever the case may be, but at least it's there. I don't have to go to Wendy's. I don't have to go to Denny's. I don't have to go to anything like that. Because fuck that shit. I care about my body, and the more I take care of my body, the more this gets taken care of. And this is what I really needed to get taken care of. And once you start realizing that, and once you start going down on that path and practicing it, you're going to see the results of that as well. And like, obviously, it's not going to be day and night. Oh, I'm going to cut all this shit, and the next day you're just going to, everything's going to change. But little by little, you are, it's just ridiculous, like, this is the world we fucking come to. You see it on Instagram, you see it all the time, people loving the fact that they're getting drunk as a fucking skunk every weekend. And fucking drinking all the time and getting drunk and getting wasted, and you fucking see girls like, oh, we had a great freedom, and freedom is getting drunk as a skunk. Celebrating life is getting drunk as a skunk. I don't see how that's celebrating life. I really don't understand that anymore. Like I said, I'm not gonna be a fucking hypocrite and say I wasn't there. I was. But I wasn't celebrating life. That was bullshit. I was just trying to fucking cloud the issues that I was having. I just wanted to run away from it for a while. By getting drunk as fuck. But even the last couple times I've been drunk, I get super jolly. Like, have you noticed the distinct change in my behavior once I'm drunk? Because naturally I'm a confrontational individual. Confrontational. So when I was having issues, it was there. I had to watch myself. But like the last couple times that I did get drunk, not even super drunk, but whatever, I was in a great mood. Because everything was all right here, and my hormones and everything, and like, this is just a fucking shitstorm of crap that, terrible sense, but I apologize, but it's just, like I said, an agglomeration of shit upon shit upon shit upon shit upon shit that we have seemed to just keep dumping and dumping on. And that's why I feel like a lot of people also deal with mental issues here. You know, they don't seem to realize what you eat is gonna fuck with you. It really is. You know, if you're not getting the right nutrients, if you're not getting the right macros and micronutrients, your body's gonna start behaving in ways that you don't even know. Your hormones are not being regulated. You don't have any neurosteroids. You don't have any, like, your dopamine and your serotonin levels and everything is just fucking fluctuating all over the place. There's no balance. There's no like actual regulation, because you're just not feeding your body what it's supposed to be fucking fed. You know, you can eat to get full, but there's nothing there. It's just empty crap, empty calories, as they say. Empty calories. You're not feeding your body what it's supposed to be fed. And that's going to have a severe psychological toll. But this is fucking America. This is what we fucking live in. I see through the bullshit of this fucking crap country. This country's crap. I don't want to live here for the rest of my life. I really don't. I don't like the way that this country has become. I mean, it's always been shady as fuck. But the way it is now, you know, the fact that we glorify these sort of things, and obviously the people pulling the strings want this shit to happen. I know I sound like a fucking conspiracy theorist, but it's fucking true. You know, that our favorite rappers and our favorite musicians and pop stars all talk about the stupidest fucking crap. They talk about getting drunk and you have fucking famous people going on binge and mukbangs and shit. That is so fucking repulsive. Just wanted to throw that out there, because just trying to bring that light to as many people as I can. You know, this is another avenue that if you deal with sort of issues like these sort of psychological issues, and you deal with depression and things like that, like you're going through it. This is an avenue that you need to watch, and this is an avenue that you should really concentrate on and see how you can optimize it even more, because once you figure that out, a lot of it's going to work out for you. Obviously, like I said, it's not going to be the end all be all, but it's definitely going to take you on the right path in a long ass fucking way. And once you start eating right, you're going to start thinking right. I promise you. That's literally what happened with me. The more I eat, the cleaner I eat, the better I fucking feel. And I want to keep doing this. and I fucking see it. So what's not to fucking like? It's like people that don't like to work out. Doesn't make any fucking sense. How do you not? That's a topic for another time. So thank you guys for watching, listening. Appreciate all of the support. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe. You know, leave a comment for the algorithm, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, guys. Peace.